fact, napaka-importante sa Panginoon na magkatawang tao. Ay sa inyo ng tanong, no? God did not just send us a message. He sent Himself. Pero bakit? You're already God. Isang kumpas mo eh. But He sent Himself. That's the importance of this embodied presence. Especially in this age of AI. This presence, this embodied presence, cannot be digitized. In fact, the sacraments that we have cannot be digitized. Hindi pwedeng palitan ng AI. But the point is, human persons are called to communion with God. How do we commune with God? How? Ang dami sabihin, no? How do we commune with God? Ito ang ginagamit namin personally in the family. Cares. How we commune with God? Through cares. Because my inner ecology, environment, my inner environment will determine how I deal with other people. My intrapersonal environment will determine how I deal with others interpersonally. Nemo that what don't happen. Ibig sabihin, I cannot give what I cannot give. From the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. That's why kung sakali lalabas ako doon, pag new evangelization ako, pag-preach ako, without communing with Him internally, it will not work. First, C is confession. A is adoration. R is worship. E is Eucharist. S is scripture. Some people ask me, paano ginawa niyo 49 years? How did you survive that? No job, no college education, no degree yet, without a father, no home, no savings. How? Only by the grace of God. But specifically, cares. Ano ibig sabihin? John 15:5. I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I remain in you will bear much fruit. For without me, you can do nothing. Hindi niya sinabi, for without me, you can do something. No? Without me, you can do nothing. And I can will it. I can will to remain in a state of grace. First and foremost, by going to confession. It's a sacrament, not a sacrament. 2013 na hospital. On 3 occasions, paulit-ulit. No, ni-rule out na ng doktor, brain tumor. Ni-rule out ng doktor yung detached retina. Because my vitals were going haywire. And I thought I was going crazy. Sabi nga ng doktor, it's been 14 days, hindi ka natutulog. You're about to go crazy. Nag-prescribe na sa akin ng Rivotril. Yun ay parang pinsan ng Valium. But on the third day, umiiyak ako. Because I couldn't sleep. Something was terribly wrong. Mahal yung kamot na yun. Kinuha ko. Umiiyak ako. Tinapay ko sa basura. Because while it may give me temporary relief, I knew that I will be addicted to it. And it will be a deeper problem. But I know this is not the solution. Then pinili ako ng 3 doktor sa Makati. Yung isa doon, cardiologist, kumaling na dinilig yung pangalan ng Dr. Angie Aguirre. Pro-life doctor. After the meeting, sabi ng doctor sa meeting, alam mo, your symptoms are real. So don't ever think na nasisira mo. It's real. Totoo. They exist. Ang problema, sabi niya, no known cause. O ano yun? Ang tawag dyan sa medical term, idiopathic. Parang idiot ko. No known cause. May simptomas, pero no known cause. Tapos, ang paalis na ako, hinapon ako dito before. Sabi niya, huwag kang magagalit. Sabi sabihin niya, totoo. What's wrong? we do? Have you tried exorcism? At that point, lahat na subok na eh. Sinasabi nga nila, no known cause, pero may symptoms. Sabi ko, oh, I'm willing to try. 2-3 days later, I went to see an exorcist. Sabi ng exorcist sa akin, wait, bago tayo mag-exercise, mag-general confession. Ako naman, naiinip ako, bakit din nalang exorcism? Sabi niya, wait, confession is a sacrament. Exorcism is a sacrament. Confession is 1,000 times more powerful than exorcism. So I did, sabi niya, mag-general confession. Lahat na kong kasalanan, napakatsagarin ng Panginoon. Lahat. Inabot ng halos 2 oras yung general confession. Then exorcism took place. 1 week later, all my symptoms were gone. Dahil hindi lahat ng sakit ay kaya i-prescribe medically. If I want to remain in a state of peace, it's confession. Sa pamilya, panik ako kapag meron na hindi nag-umpisa. Ang umpisan namin, as a policy at home, is once a week. May paling nagsabi sa akin, hindi ba na-umpisa? Finish ko yun. The following day, I told the priest, hindi mo po ako kilala. Yung lalim ng kasalanan ay habit na. Habit na. And anytime magkulang ako, ang daling bumalik doon. Because practice makes perfect. Practice makes
Perfect.
Talaga, practice makes permanent. Whatever we do, good or bad, it becomes permanent. When I say go, I want you to put your hands together like this. Ready, set, go. You will notice that either your right is over your left or left over right. Kasi habit na yan eh. Balik na rin natin. When I say go, do it left over right, and if it's right over left, left over right, do it right over left. Ready, set, go. Bakit parang Pilipino? Kasi napasanayan na eh. Napasanayan na. Everyone kindly please rise. Follow my instructions. Please rise. Yes, please. I want you to stretch your arm forward.